illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir have suffered Indian brutalities for the last many decades with unyielding courage and defiance. He said Kashmir's dispute has become the focus of world attention after the Pahalgam incident, and this offers an opportunity for the resolution of the decades-long pending dispute of Jammu and Kashmir. Speaking on the occasion, Chairman Kashmir Committee Rana Qasim Noon said the struggle of Kashmir people is an indigenous movement for their universally accepted right to self-determination and has nothing to do with terrorism. Kashmiris on both sides of the line of control and around the world observed Right to Self-Determination Day, renewing their pledge to continue the freedom struggle until its realization through a United Nations mandated plebiscite. The day marks the United Nations Security Council resolution of the January 5th, 1949, which recognized the inalienable right of the Kashmir people to decide their political future. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, all parties here at conference has urged the United Nations to move beyond statements and implement its long-pending resolutions on Kashmir. In a statement, the APHC said over 7 decades of denial of the right to self-determination exposes India's intransigence and undermines its democratic claims. In Islamabad, the APHC AJK submitted a memoranda to the United Nations office appealing to Secretary General Antonio Guterres to intervene for a just resolution of the Kashmir dispute. The Hurriyat leaders reminded the United Nations of its unfulfilled promises and said lasting peace in South Asia is impossible without granting Kashmiris their right to self-determination. The United Nations Security Council is to hold an emergency session today following United States military action in
Καλή σας χρονιά για άλλη μια φορά. Καλώς ήρθατε, καλώς σας βρήκαμε ανάλογα με το πότε συντονιστήκατε στις συχνότητες εδώ της δημόσιας ραδιοφωνίας. Το 2026 που ήρθε παίρνοντας την ουρά του 2025. Είχε και ένα βασικό αξιακό σύστημα και ήξερες ρε παιδί μου που μπορείς να βασιστείς. Παλιά, τα πολύ παλιά χρόνια που ήμασταν νεαρά παιδιά, όλο ελπίδες και προοπτικές στην νομική σχολή του Πανεπιστημίου εδώ στας Αθήνας, είχαμε ένα πολύ ωραίο σύντομο ανέκδοτο. Συνήθως σε εξετάσεις βέβαια, γιατί εκεί ζοριζόμασταν και λέγαμε να σου πω ένα πολύ γρήγορο ωραίο ανέκδοτο. Ναι πες, διεθνές δίκαιο. Χα. Και πρέπει να ομολογήσω, επειδή τότε είχαμε βλέψει σε αυτά τα συνταγματικά, το δημόσιο διεθνές ήταν ένα δίκαιο που η αλήθεια είναι το διαβάζαμε, το συζητάγαμε, το θεωρούσαμε πάρα πολύ σημαντικό. Αντιθέτως, σνομπάραμε πολύ το ιδιωτικό διεθνές. Λέγαμε άντε ρε παιδί, να δούμε τίποτα σημειώσεις, να πάμε εκεί να γράψουμε 2 πραγματάκια να ξεμπερδέψουμε. Έπρεπε να περάσουν πολλά.
Soak up the sun. In the middle of crisis and problems, never see God as your problem. Always see God as the source of your solution.
Morning devotions with Pastor David Sumrall every day at 6 a.m., 12 p.m., and 11 p.m. on DZBR 531 Bible Radio.
The most important thing in your entire life, for success, for prosperity, for a good marriage, for everything, is morning devotion. Spend time with Jesus.
531, Cathedral of Praise Radio, DZBR.
Bible Radio.
Welcome back, J-Jammers, and you're still listening here on J-Jam Tuesday Tunes. And tulad nga sinasabi ko kanina, no, meron po akong kasama dito ngayon sa studio, and that is Lesh. Siya po ang ating featured playlist, ano ba tawag dito? Playlist guest. For this day. And bago natin siya ulit marinig mamaya, I just want to share something about her. Yan. Bago lang din kami magkakilala, pero parang feeling ko tagal-tagal na namin magkakilala. And she's very quiet and silent at first. Wow, at first. Pero lagi naman siyang tahimik, pero hindi nyo alam, may daldal din tong taglay, you know. May mga